Hi, this is Jaya. In this video, we shall see the summary of Slumdog Millionaire by Vikas Swarup. Vikas Swarup wrote a novel named Question and Answer, and later on it was made into a film under the title Slumdog Millionaire, and now this novel is popularly known as Slumdog Millionaire. And the story is in 1992, Jamal Malik, who is 5 years old, is living in Juhu slum, which is in Mumbai. And once Amitabh Bachchan comes there and he jumps into a cesspit. Cesspit is a place where in a higher level people will come and sit and excrete and go, and all that will be down in a pit collected. Actually, there are so many people around Amitabh Bachchan that he doesn't know how to go there. So he runs and he jumps into that pit, and then he runs in the group where the people seeing a person coming with all the feces, human feces covered from head to toe, just run away from them. Therefore, he is able to go near Amitabh Bachchan. And Jamal has an elder brother called Salim, and he sells Amitabh Bachchan's autograph for money. That is, they are so very poor, they need money, and of course, Amitabh Bachchan's autograph carries a lot of value. So he is able to sell. But in Bombay riots, their mother is killed, and these people, that is both the brothers, they run, and when they are running, they see a child dressed up as Rama with a bow and arrow in their right hand, and they escape the riots and they take shelter from the rain. And it is at that time both the brothers, that is Salim and Jamal, they meet a girl, Latika, who is also from the Islam. Now Jamal says that she can join them as the third musketeer, because the Three Musketeers is a novel which both of them learnt in their school. Now the brothers refer to themselves as Athos and Porthos, but they cannot remember the third musketeer's name. And now these three, they are found by a gangster called Maman. And this Maman is a person who trains the street children to become beggars. And how he makes them to beg is he pours hot oil on their eyes and blinds them, because if they are blind and if they are going to beg, they'll get more money. Seeing this, Salim escapes along with Jamal and Latika, and they get into a train. And now what happens is the train is moving and Latika is not able to get into the train. And Salim grabs her hand but purposely lets off Latika, because he is angry with her. She had put hot chili peppers in his undergarment when he was sleeping the day before, and therefore he leaves her. And Salim's men are chasing and coming, and they catch Latika and they take her back to Mamana. And what happens is next few years just goes like that, and Salim and Jamal, they do a lot of work and they travel on top of trains, they sell goods, they pickpocket, they wash dishes, and they pretend to be tourist guides at Taj Mahal and all that. Somehow they are just surviving. And now Jamal insists that they return to Mumbai to find Latika, because he is always thinking about her. And when they come, they find that Maman is actually raising Latika to become a prostitute. So he's trying to make her into a beautiful woman now. But the brothers rescue her, and with Salim shooting Maman, Maman dies. And seeing this, another rival crime lord, Javed, calls Salim and asks him to join in his gang. And he also gives them a room. Now, when they go to the room, Salim orders Jamal to leave him alone with Latika, and it is clearly understood that he wants to sexually assault her. So Jamal refuses to leave Latika and go. At that time, Salim draws a gun on him and says that if he does not leave the room, he will shoot her. And Latika understands that Salim will definitely do it, so she asks Jamal to leave and she prepares herself to offer her body to Salim. And in 2004, Jamal is now working as chaiwala in a call center, and he comes to know that Salim is in a high ranking lieutenant in Javed's group, and it is a crime organization. Now Jamal confronts Salim, who pleads for forgiveness, and Jamal then sneaks into Javed's residence and reunites with Latika. He professes his love for her, but she tells him to forget her because her life has completely changed. But in spite of her refusal, Jamal promises to wait for her every day at 5 o'clock at Victoria Terminus, and he says that whenever she comes, he'll be glad to accept her. And therefore Latika also changes her mind and decides to meet him, but when she comes there she is caught by Javit's men and taken by Salim, who is the actually the leader of that gang who came to catch Latika and go. And not only that, he even scars her face while driving away. And after that, Jamal loses contact with Latika, and therefore he makes a final attempt to reach her by becoming a contestant on Kaun Banega Kororpati, because now he knows that she watches this show with a lot of interest. And in that, Jamal plays well and becomes popular across India, and this makes many people jealous, and particularly even the show's host Prem Kumar is jealous about him. And Prem Kumar tries to trick Jamal by giving him a wrong answer to the penultimate question, but Jamal answers correctly. And when the episode ends, Jamal is arrested and tortured by police. Kumar had subsequently called over because they suspect him of cheating. The police inspector asks how Jamal had answered all the questions, and Jamal's explanations of how he knew each answer shows that he was genuine, and that allows him to return to the show. Now, Latika sees that Jamal was arrested on the news, and feeling guilty about his past behavior, Salim gives Latika his phone and car keys and asks her to forgive him. And after Latika leaves, Salim fills a bathtub with money and sits in it waiting for Javed to realize what has happened. And for the final 2 crore question, Jamal is asked the name of the third musketeer, and Jamal admits that he does not know the answer, and so he uses the lifeline, phone a friend, to call Salim because it is the only phone number he knows. And since Latika has his phone, she answers and tells Jamal that she is safe, but does not know the answer of the name of the third musketeer. Now Javed hears Latika on the show and realizes that Salim had betrayed him. So he and his men break down the bathroom door, and Salim kills Javed before getting killed by the gang. And relieved about Latika, Jamal guesses and picks the first answer, that is Aramis, and that is the correct answer, and he wins the grand prize. Now Jamal and Latika meet on the platform at the train station and kiss, and here ends the story. If you have anything more to add on to what I've said, please write it in the comment box. Like the video. Also share it with your friends. And if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and support. Thank you.